all right in that one, Chelsea, because it looks very pale.
Which one?
The one ball that's on floor now. That one, it's not as bright as others. I didn't know if it was that one with battery that's
a bit dicky.
Yeah. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. Nice to see you, nice. Good evening, Diane. Good evening, Scotty. Who else we got coming in to say hello to? I'm like this, looking at both cameras. Linda, good evening. Rachel, hope you're well. Antoinette. John Mack, good evening, good evening. Alison, good evening. I've got myself in stereo coming from back on me.
Sorry, no, I'm sharing it. Hey, look, I have to go on things to share it. I can't.
Who's got torch shining?
You.
Is it me that's shining in my own face? Fucking hell. Sorry. I'm thinking who's shining behind me.
Oh dear.
Good evening, Caroline. Good evening, Tony, Antoinette, Yolanda, strike one. I know, and it's so early. Evening, Joyce. Evening, everybody joining us. So we have come back tonight to a location that we've been to. John's been to on his own a couple of times, and the last time we come here, Stuart was with us. And we actually saw a mount with Stuart.
We did.
But we did get loads of activity just inside this little church. I think did we pick up on a child? We picked up on a child's energy last time, and I can't remember whether we helped one across. I can't remember, but John has done the history tonight, so he will be reading the history shortly. I'm going to turn you around now. Just stay there so they can see you.
Is this full church then, Lynn?
This is the full church.
Oh, wow.
So, as you can see, we've got Scully set up. I'll turn my torch off a minute and then it's not going to backfire. Evening, Karen. Evening, everybody. They've not said evening to. I do apologise. So before we start, while John's doing the history, we will be vaping and smoking. Once John's finished the history and he's had a little vape, then there'll be no more vaping until end of the investigation, unless anybody wants to walk down to cars, and then we can vape down there. It just leaves out people saying, "You're smoking, you're smoking." So yes, so evening, Angela. I'm trying to catch everybody coming in and I'm missing everybody. So you can see that's John's vape going across the screen. We have got flashy balls down. We have got Scully. John, are you wanting to do the history while we vape? When I find my pen. Who remembers coming here? Who remembers us doing an investigation here?
You finished?
Yep, ready when you are. Oh, we're just waiting for you.
Turn my torch down a bit.
Oh, my nose.
This old church is the last remaining building on the site of the deserted village of Lound. It is set on a hilltop plot with a stone edge path leading to a ruined south porch. It was demolished in 1852, leaving the ruined south porch and south doorway of the nave. A small mortuary chapel was left to serve the burial ground that was still in use. Although it is unknown exactly when the old church was built, it can be traced from at least 1307 and maybe as old as the late 12th century, about 1161. The village of Lunt or Leheth are mentioned in the Domesday Book in 1086, united to become Heath sometime during the 12th and 13th century. The church was said to be built in the 11th century and used by monks for 500 years. The church headstones seem to date from the 18th and 19th centuries. One particularly interesting one appears to be directed at the spectator. It is a sad reflection on the times with infant mortality. It reads, "Spectator, this stone is erected in memory of William, son of Robert and Zilpah Thompson, who died May 24th, 1827, aged 11 weeks. Also Samuel, their son, who died September 2nd, 1828, aged 9 weeks. Also of the above named Zilpah Thompson, who died August 30th, 1831, aged 31 years. And on the right hand panel is also written, also Jemima, who died in her infancy.
On which panel? Oh, see, yeah. Sorry.
Inside the church is a tombstone which has been deciphered as saying, "Here lies the body of Thomas," but they can't work out his surname, "who departed this life in November 20th, 1697. And James Jeffrey, his son, departed this life July 20th, and then they can't work out the year.
Hey, Sam.
The old lane at the side of the church is split into 2 sections by a main road today, but back in the 1950s, it was one continuous lane leading to the local pit. Up until the time the pit closed, various witnesses, typically miners going to work at night, saw on different occasions the transparent apparition of a beautiful woman drifting around the graves of the old churchyard or wandering along the surrounding walls. The miners became so petrified when walking to work at night they would only venture along the lane in threes.
Everybody's saying hello, by the way.
Good evening.
Evening, everyone.
Hello, hello.
Evening, Bev. Evening, Gillian. Gillian, no, they haven't got the little gifts yet because I've left them at home in the box on the kitchen table. So I will bring them back. Can you what?
Just pop a little round.
Yeah. Don't they fall?
Just before
You
we
nearly
start,
lost
I'll
your
make a quick
hands.
break.
Chelsea nearly sawed her mum's hands off today. I'll tell you all. She's abusing her mum.
Leave my arm off.
So what we're going to do, you might see Dawn walking round, but we're just going to do some calling out
Let's have a quick break
while John has a quick vape. Evening, Jane, my lovely lady. I know I've missed a few coming in. Hey, Shell. Hope you're well. So good evening to the spirits of this graveyard and this church. My name's Lindsay.
John?
My name's Chelsea.
I'm Stuart.
And Dawn's somewhere wandering round the graveyard. We are just here to communicate with you. If you remember, either myself, John or Stuart from last time, we've put some objects on the floor for you that you did use and you did give us responses with last time. If anybody's here, can you try and light one of the objects up? Either go for the balls or the bear. And Scully's also out as well. If it's possible, can you try and communicate with us that way? I'm trying to turn the light right down low. That's as low as it goes, but it's bright on one and dark on the other.
It's bright, isn't it, tonight?
Hey, Chelsea, no parent abuse allowed. Hey, Cliff, my lovely. It's fabulous to see ya. I hope everybody's well, my lovely. So John's just going to get us a device out.
It's rather than being laid on the side, there's some pockets on the side of your chair.
Yeah.
With spiders.
So again, all we ask is if anybody hears, sees or feels anything, just pop it into chat, because obviously we've shared some history, we've not shared all the history, so it could be relevant to what you hear. When we are using the devices, the apps or spirit boxes, we're looking for direct, evening Ted, we're looking for direct responses to questions. Now the thing is with spirit, it was Dawn walking round other side where there is someone walking other side of the archway, yeah. No, Dawn's up that side.
That's me that set there.
I know, John set bear off. No, there was no, I don't think so. I will double check it wasn't Dawn, Urquibus, but it could have been Dawn. She has got a light on with her, so you would have seen the torchlight as well. Shell, join us on a Sunday night on Facebook or a Monday night on YouTube. That's when I do readings, my lovely. But tonight it's a paranormal investigation. Evening, Angela. So yes, so like I was saying, with the spirits, they might not answer directly after a question, but 2 to 3 minutes after they could respond. So just keep your ears open and we'll go with the flow. There was a black shadow back there 2 minutes ago. I don't think that were your mum, because your mum was already up there.
Yeah. I'm gonna say,
We
to be
will
honest,
check.
I didn't even see her past the
No, I didn't see her pass back of
thing.
it. Do us a favour, Chels. Just walk behind, not in view of it though, lower, and just let's see how far. Or Dawn, it's all right. I'm just going to see if we can see Chelsea's shadow, because Chelsea's going to walk past. We'll go for Necro. Just give me a minute though. So that's Chelsea walking past there now. If that looked like what you saw, Urcubus, that would have been Dawn. But that would Chelsea just walking past. So I'm not sure whether that's what you saw. If it wasn't like Chelsea and it was something else, then we need to look back. It'll be. Well, no, I'm saying if your mum were up that way, we need to check back footage. So yeah, interesting. Welcome back, Sandy, my lovely. So I think we're going to start with necrophonic. Eagerly awaiting Hercubus's. I know I am. I'll screen record it for you. Oh, brilliant, Hercubus! If you could send it us, that'd be lovely, my sweets. And then I can put up what you captured.
Got a REM pod on, right on back.
So we've got a REM pod right on back. We've got the balls out. We've got the teddies. We've got the green light that will go red. So let me see if I can balance that. I don't think it will. 67. Good evening, spirits and the energies of this cemetery. Yeah, if you can. Thank you. If there's anybody here that's wishing to communicate with us, can you step forward for us? If the pastor's here, could you say a prayer over us?
Sound like here then, doesn't it?
Is there a pastor within these church walls? Didn't they used to have dead bodies out on back as well? So there used to be a viewing point right at the back.
They demolished the church. Obviously, there was a roof on this bit. You went in there, and then there were a bit through that stained glass window there. There were a viewing window there where you could view coffins.
Wow.
That were in late 19th century.
Wow. Can you tell me how many spirits are here with us? There's 5 of us.
We did want to pull all this down and move all gravestones to make that high-speed rail too.
Karen sensing a Daniel. Yeah, there's a petition going up to stop them from putting tracks through it.
They can't do that.
No, they want to pull it all down and want to demolish
Yeah,
it.
we want to pull it all down and demolish it. We're going to find a petition actually, and then we can all sign it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Are you able to light up one of the devices, please, if you're able to communicate with us? Can you light up one of the balls or the teddy, the skull?
I heard it's a witch, but now I'm not saying it's called. It's saying that it's witch. That could have just been a random word.
Yeah.
But the objects we're using, and it's picked up a lot, is that that's what people would think we were.
Yeah.
So to the energies that think we're witches, or that what we're doing is some form of witchcraft, it's not. It's the year 2021. Got that right, didn't I? It's the year 2021, and these are just objects and devices that we use to communicate with people that have crossed over. Andrew word fear. I've turned it down, love, it won't go. And I've got no torch on. Shall we turn it a different colour?
Yeah, you can try.
Shall we turn it to a green colour, do you think? Watch your eyes, guys. If you, I can see is that better or is that too dark?
We have.
If you're a male or a female, if you're a female, could you light the bear up for me? And if you're a little boy, could you light one of the balls up? Can you turn the audio that's playing over the stream? We can't, Josh. It's part of necrophonics, my lovely. Can you see anything now, Yolanda? I've lightened it up a little bit.
If there's any children here, do you want to come and play with the teddy bear?
Daniel, do you have a relevance here?
Are you able to stand near the green square that's on the floor?
You know, if you need to sit down, Dawn, there's some seats in there.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Well, yeah, that's why I put my coat down last time and sat on my coat. Can you try and show yourself as a light anomaly, or can you show yourself as a shadow figure? If you can walk past the doorway behind the bear, either show yourself as a light, a mist, or a shadow figure. Gillian said it's like in the corner. There is markings on the wall that can be a little bit like pareidolia kind of thing. So just make sure that what you're seeing, it's not a pareidolia of sorts, if that makes sense. There's someone sat down on the right of the bear. I think that's where Gillian's been sensing somebody, Andrew. Looks like it's petting a dog. Hey, Jodie. Is there an energy sat on one of the pews in the church that's got a pet with them? I think it's a person, looks like it'll be Dawn, that Hercubus. Dawn were walking about at that time, so you could have been Dawn that we've caught, but I will have a look, my lovely. Gillian says, Andrew, thank you. I thought I was losing the plot. You what, love? Can the person who sat in the right side corner, could you come forward? If you can communicate with us, can you try?
Yeah. Straight away. I wonder if we put one of them balls up there.
Yeah?
Have we got an animal spirit with us as well then?
That's a dog. Dog. I don't know if you just set that off as you walk past. Yeah, that were clear. Yep, weren't it?
Yeah.
Can you tell me your name? We've put a ball there for you that'll make it easier for you to communicate with.
David.
Is David your name?
Can see like a shadow in the right side.
Take some screenshots for us, and then if you can post them onto the group or the page, doesn't matter which, we can have a look at screenshots and see if we can see something as well to what you're seeing. John's flashing balls, or is John flashing in his pocket? John's flashing, literally. Andrew heard David. David, can you tell me your relevance to this chapel? Cheers, Karen. David, can you tell me if you're relevant to the work done here, could you light one of the objects up? John's got his thermal camera out and is going to see whether we can pick any cold spots or hot spots up.
Can you light the ball up, please? It's on the pew.
Safe. Yep. Cheers, Adam. It is safe to do. Would you like somebody to show you how to do it first? I don't know why I shout.
Just in case they're...
They might be deaf.
Yeah.
Chelsea's going to walk across and show you how the objects work, to show you that they're safe to touch. So that's Scully. That's the bear. And these are the flashing balls. And there's also a REM pod right over at the far end. You might have to read. Oh, that's gone off. That's a cold up.
I will send a screenshot to you on Facebook. Oh, thank you, Adam.
Please come and talk to us, spirits. We just want to know about your life.
Could you tell us about the dog that you've got with you? You said the word dog.
Sounded like that said sorry. Evening, Jamie. I swear I saw a dark shadow in between the door after she walked back. Could it have been Chelsea's own shadow, though, behind her, Jamie?
Maybe.
Yeah, because light's in front and
Yeah.
behind.
Can you remember John and Stuart from coming before? If you can remember John and Stuart, is the green full spectrum? No, it's not, is it, John? No, it's not a full spectrum. It's just the light. It's just a light. We've got one of them lights that you can change different colours. I wish it were full spectrum. That'd be amazing.
We've got infrared one, haven't we? But I've never used it.
Yeah.
You have to try that. You have to put your set on your camera.
I have. I've got an infrared camera, but I've never used that either.
Try and use it one night. That'd be
I
interesting.
told her she should have set it up at mine
Evening, Stuart, my lovely.
and left it running.
If you can remember John or Stuart, could you say the name? I thought that said John.
Yeah.
Can you say Stuart's name for me? If she goes and stands where the door is, it was from the top of the doorway. No, I think it was from back. Go back to that second arch. Right. I think it was there, and then just walk back the way that you did. Well, I couldn't see a shadow, but I've got stuff on screen, so I'm not sure. Oh, thanks, Adam. I can see a tiny light on the... Do you know, I just lifted my hat up, Gillian, because I thought I heard the REM bear go off. But then when I put my hat back down, I couldn't hear it anymore, so I thought it was just my hearing. It was definitely not her then.
Does that say good night? Oh, that's interesting, that war dog. We'll have to see if we can watch it back then.
I'm going to see if John and Stuart will call out and see if we can get any responses, because I'm not sure whether it were John and Stuart that got responses first time,
Yeah.
or whether it were...
Spirits and energies here, just tell me your name, please.
When I was here last, can you remember what happened? Can you remember what we saw?
John here to help me. Who do you need help from?
Heard, shut up.
John. Shut up. If you need help from one of us, and if it's one of the males that you need help from, could you light one of the balls up for me? I think they're the easiest things to light up. That's an interesting question, Stuart, because if we do come out with what we saw here last time, I thought it said, I'm sure somebody's put in chat, John, you know, when you asked, somebody said David again, come out.
I heard help me a few times so far.
Where did I say David in?
I'm not sure whether this is David in notes in
I think
history.
you said William, didn't you?
You're just checking history days that we've got. Who needs help? Whose energy needs help?
Teddy going off.
Do you know,
No.
Stuart, I keep hearing it.
So do I.
Yeah, I can hear the noise of the bed, but then it's not lighting up and it's not loud enough. If that's your energy that's trying to light the bear, if you can go a bit closer, you can take the energy from the bear because it's got some batteries in, and you can use that energy to try and manifest yourself.
Dale, William, John, Neil.
Dale, William, John and Neil's come out. Maria's William, and go away or go ahead was David. Can you ask Daniel why he's crying? Feel like the little boy's crying. I'm sure we picked that up last time, you know, we were here.
Evening, Rach.
I think that'll be just like you know, like a memory thing.
Residual.
A residual, maybe.
Well, it depends if it communicated with us last time, that's not residual.
I just heard Dave after you asked who needs help.
Is there a spirit,
Evening, ETA.
is there a spirit here that needs help?
Sure, I heard French laugh, meaning the woman.
That's interesting. Who asked? Scotty heard who asked.
Evening, Adam.
On what? On Facebook or you?
On Facebook, YouTube, Scotty's on. Who asked me?
Heard a child's cry.
That were a bug that flew on screen.
John again.
Yeah.
Are you trying to get John's attention?
Who are you? Do I know you? From previously when I've been here?
Watch that bit there, right? So it's that bit. Because I'm seeing it on that screen, but I'm not seeing it on that screen. And then there's something, you know, there and there.
Yeah.
So just watch them, just keep flicking because I don't know if it's my eyes. John and then Dave come out again. Hey, Rich.
If you wanted to speak to John, could you light up one of the objects, please? Can you light one of the balls up? Or the bear?
I swear it keeps saying Anne Boleyn. I don't think she's got any connections here though, Jamie. John again. Are you trying to get John's attention?
Well, that yes, why?
No reason why.
Is this Dave?
I'm gonna sit back and let John. Yeah, John again.
If I'm correct, it was the keeper of the place that kept coming.
Was that last time we were on, Rach?
2 minutes ago.
Times on his own. Sorry, guys. I don't know why we're losing signal on YouTube. It's Paul you've seen.
You just start doing it, or you've been doing it all the time.
On and well, it's just started doing it in about last 5 minutes.
Thanks for sharing, guys.
Do you want to go inside church and see if you can get anything to communicate you when we were inside? Might trust you more when you're inside. I don't know if you want to go and stand one side, Chelsea.
Can't, you need, well, she can't here, don't you?
Yeah, I'll keep speaker here. Can you tell me the name of the people? Said John before I even said it.
Well, he asked us to come inside to communicate, and he was going to ask us questions.
No, sorry, you just said John.
Do you mind us being inside this church? Are we okay to come in?
No,
Why?
and then yes.
Why don't you want us in this church?
I'm gonna go it back bit.
All right, Stuart.
Right.
You just said stop.
I'm coming. Said.
Touch one of the devices on the floor. The device on the wall at the back.
Can you ask why the spirits don't want me to talk? They do, Jamie. It's not because you come in, Doc. It's just because we're having signal issues.
We're doing a good cleaning here.
Is there any noises that you can make so that we can hear?
Whatever. Chelsea has sat on the tiny lie I've been seeing. Evening, Claire. John, can you shout out? Ask who David is.
Not again.
Yeah.
Who's David? What you?
Trying to see if you can say that. What Marie's put.
I can't see it.
Who are you? It's just us.
John?
My name's Chelsea.
We're not here to disrespect you, just to communicate with you. Find proof of the afterlife. You tell us why you're here.
No worries, Jamie. I will have a look back.
Are you able to sit on the
Listen. It always tells me to shush.
Can you stand behind this?
Can you try and do something to one of the three inside the church? You try and touch them and make them jump.
Is it true that the monks used to use this church for about 500 years? There was monks here.
Yeah, Mick. In Liverpool, get away, go away. That's been picked up on both platforms. The go away. Do you want to change app over and we'll try Spirit Box? Don't need this one, do we?
minute, I'm not sensing a female here, I'm sensing 2 males.
Are you picking up on 2 males?
Yeah, but one's young, one's old.
It's funny
One-
because Gillian
one young, one's
and
a child.
Andy both said that they saw, I don't know if they said
I
male
think they're
though.
related. They're together.
It'll be interesting to see if the tiny light is still there when Chelsea gets up. Chelsea, jump! Right, Gillian, is the light still there? Jodie says, a warning. If there's any energies here in this cemetery, the service is about to begin. If you can come forward, come out and show yourselves to us. Do something so we know that we can communicate with those that have crossed over. Can you form a mist or a shadow in the middle around the bear, just around the bear? That might be infusing, Lindsay. Both sides hear the same thing. It is,
Merry Christmas.
Cheers, my dears.
I think this needs turning up a bit, baby. How do I turn it up?
I think it turned up full.
Oh, is it up full? That's okay. So we are using the SB7. Can you tell me what this church was used for?
Who was the priest or vicar or... What was his name? I can't get that very well, so yeah, you have to tell them.
Can't ya? Hey, Jen. What?
Dave, are you still here?
Thought that said I am. Marie said school.
Why are you here? Keeping you here. Would you choose to be here?
Can I just say that Stuart stood to the back behind the bear, but we've had a few people say on YouTube his face is morphing. If there's 2 male energies here, can you communicate with the 2 male energies inside the church?
Shoot one of them.
Andrew said it same, he thought it was... Always fucking speaks clear when you speak. Maria thinks it's the tree. It could be the tree's shadow.
How many energies are inside this church?
A Bree Scots. It's a nothing.
Not here, because it looks like
come and have a look?
It's
Come out at church a minute and just come and look at this bit where we're looking. Hey, Rich. Right, I'll let you show him.
it's around here. It's getting like a. Can you see like a mist? Or is it my eyes?
YouTube's more not as clear as Facebook
I
now.
saw something move then, but we're around there where that is.
Yeah, that's where we've been. That's where we've been seeing things all night.
I wonder if it's crossing from one side to the other.
Can you do that again? Can you try and cross? I'm trying to find camera on YouTube to try and clean it.
We got it.
I think so. Can you do that again? Can you go from one side of the wall to the other side of the wall? All right, darling. Show it again on that wall. I don't know whether it's our eyes.
Stops.
It's this here.
It's
isn't
that
it?
side, and it's just gone on that side now. On the right side, on that brick wall, there were a shadow like figure there. But there, and then it goes to the left side of the wall. If you keep
it's
watching,
walking
it's
back
like
and
walking
forth.
back and forth. If that shadow person, can you do that again? Can you walk from right to left? That was John. From right to left or left to right again and show your shadow on that back wall for me. Try and do it for me as clear as you can. We can see your energy passing. We just need you to show us a darker shadow. Your movement is so quick.
You turn the speaker off.
Which speaker?
The other one.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay then. So I'm going to put Parasec on, but it won't come out of.
Do I turn this off?
Veritech loaded.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. No, because you can still use both, can't you?
Started scanning. November.
I saw a lady but thought was pareidolia, so didn't screenshot.
Oh, November.
Hang on, November might be relevant.
Sure it is.
Can you tell me why November's relevant?
Order.
What's that say, Warner?
What energy or spirit here is November relevant to the time of the death? Can you tell me his name?
Orb.
We do, Jamie, we will be using that. Yeah, Stuart's still here. Stuart's behind me though. Definitely a tall one and a child.
I thought I just saw it again then, but it's like you see it and you think
too
it's just
quick.
out corner of your eye, don't you?
Yeah. Karen's picking up 1862.
Back.
Back.
Can you tell me the name of the person whose death's related to November, please? Cliff Hurd, November the 20th, 1697 burial. I don't know. Cliff, did you hear that or do you know that?
If Cliff heard that, that's relevant.
You might know it though, you might be just putting history up. I hurt bear again.
You have to be careful what you can hear though, because there's a very busy road outside of us.
No, you can actually hear the finger. Was there a fire in this building?
Don't know.
Not sure, Maria. Did not hear it, just a fight. Bloody hell, Cliff. No,
Action.
it's just a fight.
Yeah, no, I know November. 'cause it's
Yeah,
November.
it's just come out with November on Paratech, so we're just trying to
The,
find the name.
Note irrelevant.
Oh, it
because
connects
the stone
to-
that's inside, the tomb that's inside of Thomas, he died in November 1697.
Oracle.
Thomas, are you inside? Are you here with us, Thomas? Thomas, if your energy's here, can you show me where you are?
Let's say you done it.
I.
You won't know.
Did that say you done it?
I don't know.
And you just said, can you tell us?
Show us where you are.
Yeah.
Can you do that again for me? Can you answer that question? I'm so sorry I didn't hear you. Can you do something to show me where you are? Thomas? Where's Thomas, wasn't it? Thomas?
You stop.
I'm not sure, Julian. I don't think so.
No, I don't think you will, because that's improving now.
Thomas, can you tell me why this place is relevant?
There's been another paranormal team.
There's been another paranormal team here. When? How do you know?
Because he smashed the CBP recorder up floor.
Is there?
Can you show yourself to
Nana.
us as a light, please?
Oh, bless you, Sheila. Sheila's been wondering why she's got no sound, but her earphones are plugged in, but they're on the floor.
Oh dear.
Hey, Yvonne.
Didn't notice it first,
Hey,
but then she thought, well, Lindsay had kept quiet for that long.
Lindsay's not quiet.
You can see your lips moving, but
Yeah.
you couldn't hear no coming out.
Thomas, have you got anything to say to us? Evening, Carol.
She said Ava, but is that relevant?
Ace.
Ace?
Hey.
Yeah, no problem. Scotty heard.
You tell me what century this church was first built? Is it the 12th or 11th century?
Usually.
Usually.
Hey, Selena.
What, you can usually tell us?
Use.
Nick heard Leonard. I'm just gonna stand a minute. Fucking hell. Sorry for swearing. Oh, I don't know if you want to just sit down a minute, Dawn. Oh, I just need to stretch my back.
Who does the church belong to now?
Thirst.
Promise.
Nothing.
What's nothing?
X.
So we're turning around and try and scan our graveyard.
Or do you want to try and do vortex before we
Or do vortex first?
Happen.
Got a bit of shield in there. haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit vortex. Again?
Again, future, did that say?
Something like that.
Something like Michael.
Are you able to show yourself to
I'm going to
us?
put laser grid on here.
No, I know.
Road.
Yeah, it's quite close. Well, it's
Underline.
Michael, is there an energy here called Michael?
Down.
That's
19.
I have 19.
Something like that. 19.
Can you? 1624 mixed getting.
Vicky.
Vicky, what's Vicky relevant to? Is Vicky one of the lady energies here?
Vicky, the lady's energy that's seen wandering around the graveyard.
English.
It said English.
Vicky's a lady. whose energy walks round this graveyard?
Undermine.
Well, what mine, under mine, I know it
Voices.
sounds daft, but miners, they were miners that walked up miners that saw her.
Underground.
Yeah.
There is a boy with.
Stop.
There is a boy with a lady. He stands shoulder height to her, so I would say he's maybe 13
James.
years old. Wow.
James?
Boss.
James, are you about, James, if you're about 13, can you show yourself to us? Right, John's going to be doing some vaping in a minute, which allows vapors to vape. This is vaping anyway. So we can have a quick vape.
I'm gonna take some screenshots.
Enjoy.
Alright.
Enjoy.
Can you, hold that, please.
We're going to do what's called a vortex in a minute. And what we need you to do, we need you to walk through this vortex. Either walk towards us or away from us. Try and show us yourselves and what you look like. If you can give us a clear picture.
I'm alright still. I think my mum's doing screenshots anyway. Wherever she is. Oh, she will.
Manifest.
Evening, Sheila.
Yeah, we would like you to manifest within the green light, within the vape. Right, guys, get ready to screenshot.
Develop.
So we're asking the energies, if there's any energies, any spirits present, please step forward into this green light.
Addison.
Can you try and manifest in this green light for us, please?
Trying to get her into
Better
position where we can get a better angle.
There's a stick down here.
Oh shit, what am I starting? My coke I've just kicked all over.
Fear me.
We don't fear anybody.
9.
Can you try and show yourself? Can you try and walk through this through this smoke? Can you try and walk towards us or away from us? Can you try and show me what you used to what you worked as? Was you one of the miners that worked around here?
Yellow.
If you're a child's energy, can you come and play with the bear or next to the bear so we can
0.
see you? Was you a hero?
If the pastor's here, can you come forward? Say a prayer, please.
Evening, Monday.
Zoe.
You're giving us some names. Are these relevant to the children or the people that have passed away and are buried in this cemetery?
Think.
Did it, Scott? Scotty thought it said near me, not fear me.
Ah. Near me, is that what you said?
Haley.
Keely. It's not very good vortex tonight.
It's moving too quick.
It's
isn't it?
moving very quick. It's not holding its shape.
Kid.
Kid. If there's a child's energy present in here, can you come and step towards us?
Add.
Can you walk across that back doorway so we can see your shadow? Evening, Lorna. do you see that black? I don't know if that's mist. I don't know if anybody else saw that on Facebook, because on YouTube it's a bit dark. But on Facebook it looked like a black shadow, or it might not have been, it might have been smoke.
Once.
That were really weird. Can you do that again for me? Can you walk behind that? Can you come out from that doorway? Can you walk right to left or left to right for me? Can we see your shadow?
Serious.
Make it, yeah, serious. Seriously, can you walk left to right so we can see your shadow, please?
Serious.
Call it after this one, don't. Are you
Back.
see, did,
I have seen that, but what I'm seeing is it's a face there.
Understand.
Nose.
like a dog's face, innit?
Mustache, ear, eye, and ear.
Well, to me, that looked like a dog's face.
Just there, look like
Yeah,
that.
in
So that
trees and
upwards.
in clouds, it looks like. Do you know what that looks like? It looks like a Labrador to me.
I
like
think it
summer.
looks like a monkey.
Do you? To me, it looks like a Labrador.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else can see that on Facebook more than YouTube. Within tree line, it looks like either a Labrador, something. It's a man with a moustache. Oh, fucking hell, my bike's gonna snap. I do need to sit. But sorry, that's my bike. This way again. I'm gonna turn round.
Where are you going, Lens? This way?
Put my bag there. I thought I nearly poked my eyeballs out.
That
Elias.
was it with her.
Yeah. She's determined to hurt me, Mom.
Who's she?
She is. Favour your eldest daughter. Don't favour Chelsea.
Jar.
She does it to me all the time. I mean, look how many times she's tried to chop my fingers off and hit me with hammer today.
I know.
Poked me with wood in B&Q. Nearly took my head off.
Tense.
One bloke says, she nearly got you.
Can we try and put a flashing ball down on that one, Stuart? No, that second one, that one behind there. Yeah, either that one or a bit further back.
You stopped.
I'm just going to see if we can see that flashing.
Looks like a terrier dog.
See it flashing now?
Take your torch off it and let it flash. Yeah, we can see that flash. Because what we can try and do in a bit, if you want, when we go on members, go and move to a
Zach.
different part at cemetery.
Yeah.
It's Stuart moving
Where's your
stuff.
teddy?
Open.
Just at side of that one.
Here.
Yeah. Sorry guys, I've just vaped. That's because I switched it on.
Other side if you want to.
There.
10.
This side a bit.
10. What's 10 relevant to? Anything relevant to 10 in history? I nearly burnt my hand.
Elias.
Elias? That's an unusual name, Elias.
It is.
If your name's Elias. Alright, sweet. And you're buried in this cemetery, can you step forward and try and come and play with the teddy bear?
Yield.
Or one of the balls?
John.
Or you need wanting
Next.
John to communicate with you? Well, I will do, Rachel. I made the rules, so I'll break them.
Somebody's got to do it first, too.
Yeah. Are you wanting John to try and
Damn.
communicate with you? Mine or Scott's, yeah. What about Quantum? The Ten Commandments. Could be 10 Commandments if they were Christian.
I've got
9.
Your torch here. I dropped it on the
9.
floor.
Oh,
Don't
cheers,
let me take
chicken.
it.
You thief.
You've just seen something flash just down here then that it were a bug.
Were that a bug?
Yeah. I think there's, you can see car lights occasionally as well, so just be aware.
What I'm interested in is when you did your live the other night, you was in a place similar to this. Bar the lights behind,
Yeah.
you was in a place similar to this.
Scanning
You had
stopped.
got a lot of there were a lot of bugs going off,
Yeah.
but there was also some unusual orbs, let's say, right? So what I'm interested in is, because it weren't raining,
Nope.
we're at a
It
night
weren't
like
snowing.
this, we're at a night similar
Yeah.
to,
Yeah.
so there's
It
nothing
was
different.
right still. Yeah.
Stuart's just walked through the grass. Bear in mind we have got a different lighting on, so I don't know
I
whether
was
that'll
just
make
gonna
a
say, That is
difference.
the only thing different.
Different is the
Yeah,
lighting.
the light.
Because I think we've even got the same phone.
Yeah. So it could be lighting then.
You got speaker.
Francis Bassanio in 1710, painter of Derby, painted the church. Wow. If we can get that name to come out clear, that would be amazing. Yeah, but the smoke, we've got Stuart, Chelsea and Dawn, all three of them, confirming that nobody was smoking. And to be honest, I'd take the word for it because I trust what they say.
Well, this from the other night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I do when they
Nobody
said
was-
that they're not vaping.
Nobody were vaping.
I do honestly believe it. So yeah, if we do see some odd shadows, like we say, it could be lights at cars. So just double check that when
What's that?
you're looking.
My mum is walking
Cheers.
around with a torch as well. Guys. She's
where's-
not in shot at the minute.
She's not in shot, but she's down that direction over there.
So, just,
So if you see her on camera, you can just see light. Oh no, is that her lighting a cig? No. But she's over that way. I can't dare put that anyway. I'll let you hold that one. That's small. You're right. Tiny red, if you can, as a filter spirit. Love red and dark. Try red if you can as a filter. I think we've tried red before, but I think for some of our viewers, have I smashed it? Oh, is that what? Do you want to show them? Look what some investigators have left.
You see it?
A nice bit of kit there,
Smashed.
all smashed in. Yeah, we've tried a red filter before, Cliff, but we have a lot of people that suffer with their eyes, and red's quite harsh. But red is a good colour because it does keep the bugs away. But if anybody has got a problem with red, put it in chat now, because then I won't change it to red in a bit.
to the spirits or the energies that are around this area, are you able to come forward and light up one of the devices, please? One of the objects that we put down. They won't hurt you, but they will let us know that you're here.
You keep saying John's name. Is John relevant for you? We've brought the toys for you to play with. Even if you're adults, it doesn't matter. Adults can play with toys. Can you try and light that ball up that's the furthest away from us, please?
Your dunk. Your dunk. Good evening, sir.
Do you prefer to talk to a male person than a female?
A male.
What's that white figure? of
Could
that.
have been either, couldn't it?
big
Could have been
slab.
a male or female.
It's like a gravestone. Yeah, there's a gravestone that side. You can just see it, Gillian.
Shit on about that
Yeah,
one.
that one. Not as far as I'm aware of, Yolanda. I don't think there is any witches buried here. And pagans wouldn't have been necessarily. There might have been pagans buried on this land, but not necessarily. I don't think they would have had headstones as such,
Yeah,
would
probably
they?
would have had a
They'd have had different kind of
burial, wouldn't
burials.
they? Yeah. Evening, Steve. Oh, good morning to you.
If the energies here would prefer to speak to a male energy, can you say male for me now?
Still on here.
See, I thought it said man. That's a paganism.
I thought you said I heard some or something. Can
Yeah,
you
let
repeat
John
that,
and
please?
not much, Lorraine.
Can you touch any of the devices that are on the floor?
It keeps
Keeps what?
this keeps
cutting
like
out
cutting
and
out
then-
and then coming back.
He always has to.
Oh,
That's what he does. When it gets to the blanks, it restarts.
Cliff's just put, John, many would have been buried without headstones and coffins too, and only wrapped in cloth here.
Bench. Is there any benches?
Lorraine,
There's pews, bench pews in there, isn't there?
go on, John. Sorry.
Tell me how many people have been buried here in total.
Buried.
People buried here without headstones.
Oh, it's my ghost down to the left.
Be interesting to know.
Is the different spirits inside the church to the outside of the church in the graveyard? If anyone saw that, there were a mouse just gone behind the teddy.
Again.
Yeah, just behind the teddy and just behind the gravestone.
Right.
They were going in his bed for night. Inside Teddy.
Evening, Nana.
Lisa.
Can you tell me where the energy can communicate best with us? What part of this cemetery is it easier for the energy to communicate with us? Is there a vortex or a portal in this cemetery? Is anybody sensing any energy spots?
Not even sensing them two males.
No.
That's why we're asking if there's different spirits outside the church and inside the graveyard.
Yeah.
Are they two separate things, or
I think
do
they
they
are.
move around? You know what I mean?
Can those inside the church come out, please, and come outside of the church and stand in front of us?
Can't be the first.
Yeah, and then you'll be great. It'll be great.
What's that?
What did it say
It
first?
said something like, "Oh, I can't be the first," and then Chelsea said something after that as well.
Something like you'll be great or it'll be great.
It's great.
Is it possible? Sounds French. Is it possible for the energies inside the church to come out of the church? Oh, hang on, I've dropped speaker on the floor. Yeah.
Oh,
Manager.
I don't know. Is there any French connections to this church?
French.
Pardon?
Where they them speaking French.
Yeah, do you know, a few put French in front beginning, but now more's putting French in, that they're hearing French words coming through.
Ça va?
first
There's
child.
something,
First.
but it's not answering any questions.
No,
That's what I'm saying, it's just randomness coming out because we're not,
I heard Mercy or was it?
we need to be
Yeah.
looking for direct responses to his questions. So when he comes out with stuff like that, unless it's relevant, it's just rambling. Can you try and show yourself to me?
Can you push the teddy bear over? Move the teddy bear over. Try and move it.
We know you've got strong energy. Is there French soldiers buried here? I'm not sure, Jamie.
Very
I think there will be some sort of soldiers though buried here. Is there any miners that were buried here? Is there any miners from the pits?
Depends where pits are, because of the amount of pits being miners walking in 1950s.
Yeah,
They stopped burying people here in 1800s.
right.
So it depends how old mines are.
Yeah.
If they were old mines, then they could be. If they were
If they new ones, then they
after
won't.
1900, then there wouldn't have been any.
Melissa
burials.
and Marissa. Sounds like a lot of Yorkshiremen in a pub. Did you believe, was your faith of Christianity? If your faith was of Christianity, see all them shooting up now, them lights, that is just bugs.
Yeah.
But they look like orbs on screen, as daft as it sounds. But it's just bugs because somebody's walking about.
Can you tell us what's the name of the toy that's on the floor?
Teddy bear.
I thought I heard bear.
Can you try and touch that teddy bear? Can you try and light that teddy bear up for us?
Say volunteer.
Do you have the energy to do that?
Like this, look.
Do you know it is raining?
Yeah.
That it is rain.
Slightly.
Dawn's going to show you how to do it.
Yeah, I saw a drip there.
Snowing.
If it's coming from trees. Is it?
It's rain. It's rain.
You could have told us before. Volunteer,
Come on,
yes.
can you try and step forward for us now?
You've seen how the bear works. Can you do that, please? The teddy bear on the floor.
A second.
What did that say about minors?
Wow.
Don't know.
Do you know?
A second and a third.
That is right interesting, John. You know, earlier on when it was saying John and Tom, you know, behind us, Stuart's found a grave and it says John Tomlinson on it. But it was just saying John and Tom.
What did John and David were saying?
No, they were Tom, David, and William, but John Tomlinson's there. So I think what we might do, I've dropped my torch again. What we might do is in a minute we'll turn and go onto John Tomlinson's grave and see whether we can pick something up. Do you want to go on to members? Eh? Right, guys. Turn you round. I'm in total darkness, as normal. So what we're going to do is, guys, we are going to head over onto members area. We want to say thank you so much to joining us here. We will be live again tomorrow and also in the daytime on members area.
No,
Quiz.
about daytime.
I'm going to do my crime stories again, I think. Oh no, it depends. I'm having my nails done, aren't I? So yeah, we'll sort out what's happening tomorrow. But we're live tomorrow night. Friday night, it's quiz night, unless the weather changes. So it's good night from us lot, and we shall see you shortly on members. And thank you so much, guys, for joining us. If you would like to join us on members, the subscribe button's over on Facebook page, and just follow the link. Once you're in the group, there's another link to click on, which then takes you to our live members. So make sure you double click that link. So take care, my lovelies. We shall see you in about 5 minutes. Mwah. Love you loads.
Bye.
Bye.
Where is it?
Okay.